This is Vicki Romaine with Cheerful Greetings, and today we're going to do a technique that I call coloring the embossed. And we're going to start out here with 3 pieces of watercolor paper, and you will see that they're different sizes. And now I'm going to find my stamps to go with the size that I have here. The first one I'm going to use is a bottle. I'm going to try to do all 3 of these pretty much at the same time. And let's see what we have here. I got a skinny one. All of these are about the same height. And I think I'm going to use this one. Let's see. I don't know. I want to put something on with it, so I'm going to use this one. The next one I'm going to use is a butterfly. And I'll be going that way. And the last one I'm going to use is a frame. And I'm going to put this one at the top because I may cut off the bottom of that particular piece of watercolor. But I'm going to put it on that. I'm going to use that piece though. Okay. The next step is, now that we've picked out our stamps and all, is to emboss. I have a piece of cardstock or paper here that I'm going to use to catch my embossing powder. Now I will do these next 2 steps together, and then I'll go to the next piece. The embossing powder that I'm going to use is French vanilla. The reason I'm using doing these 2 steps together is because I don't want the ink to dry out on me. even though this is a small jar of embossing powder, it lasts a right long time. Now what I'm going to do is make sure I have all the loose powder off. I do that by kind of snapping the watercolor paper. Okay, those two steps are done together. So I'm going to put that over there, and we'll go to the next one. And that's going to be my frame. We'll put my stamp over here too, because I want to go back and clean it. Okay, once again, I'm going to put ink on my stamp. And it's hard to tell whether or not you've got your stamp covered. Okay, we're going to put the embossing powder on this. I put the top on it each time, so if I accidentally knock it over, all the powder won't go everywhere. And we'll go back and dump the powder again. Okay. Now we're doing the butterfly. The butterfly would go sideways or landscape. Okay. Hopefully we're through with the embossing ink. Now you may find that you prefer to go completely through all the steps with each one separately instead of doing it like I'm doing. But that's entirely up to you. I may find that I need to get a clean paintbrush to get the extra little bit of powder off, but I think I've got most of it. Okay, I think we have that one. So now we are through with the embossing ink, and now we're through with the embossing powder. Okay, next step, I'm going to start in reverse order this time, I guess. I'm going to get my alligator hook. And you want to know why I want to need the alligator hook? Well, that's because the heat gun will get this paper really hot, and that includes my fingers. Okay, now I'm going to use my heat gun. This is a new one, and we're going to see how it works. And the one I had, I didn't like, so I got another one. And the nice thing about this, I'm going to talk to you between running the heat gun. The reason I'm doing it under the bottom first is because if I put it on top, it's going to knock my powder away. So I'm doing the bottom first, so it kind of starts the melting. And you'll just have to ignore my heat gun noise. Okay, we'll do the last one now. Okay, now we're going to color our embossed pieces. Okay, we've got this now. This time I'm going to paint outside the embossed area. looks like I'm basically putting a little shadow around the flowers. And I'm making it the color the flower is supposed to be. If you notice, it really doesn't have a flower shape. But it's enough to give you the idea that they are pink flowers with green leaves. Now the next one I have is my butterfly. This one's going to be inside the embossed area also. That one's outside and this is inside. And I'm going to use this color again, so I'll just use it now. And I'll make it up here at the top. Body is purple. And for his body, it's outside of the embossing area. Okay, now we need another color. And I'm not sure what would go with our pink. Kind of a reddish orange, I guess. I'll put this on and then I'll blend it down a little bit so it won't be quite so bright. And I'm going to go back now and pick up my purple, kind of blend it. Actually, I picked up a different purple by mistake, but I like it better because it blends in better with the orange. Okay, here we go. Now I'll put that aside and let it dry. I'll leave my watercolor here because I need to do something to my bottle. I have one piece of cardstock here that's folded, and let's see what color we want on this. Got brown, blue, no, we'll go with brown. I'm gonna put that aside for a few minutes because it's still wet. Okay, there's those three pieces. This is still wet a little bit, but I'm going to use the black for this one. And my bottle is here. And let's see how the blue would work. The blue would work fine. Now, these are my 3 cards, and I'm going to glue them together like this, and then we'll look at them. But before I do that, I want to add just a little bit to my bottle. I've tried this once before and it worked, so I'm going to see if by chance it'll work again. I'm going to try and make me a green stem. Okay, make this just a little darker up here, because this part is darker. Now the part that's behind the blue water, I'm going to make it just a tad darker, I think. No, this one didn't do as well as one I have done previously, but I think it would suffice, because I'm not showing how to make roses or how to make flowers. I'm showing how to emboss in and outside of the embossing pattern. Okay, let me put some glue here on us and we'll be ready. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, let's see what we have. We have the frame with the flowers that were colored outside the embossed area. We have the bottle of water with the very sick-looking flower laying, and that was colored inside the embossed. This one, the butterfly, my colors are kind of wild. That's embossed basically inside the embossed area. Now, let's look at some others that I've done. Now, I did a little better on my roses here. Here's another bottle with water. Just about to red out of water on those flowers. They're going to die soon. Okay. Here's another butterfly, and I didn't realize I had colored it so close to the same colors. Now here's a group of flowers or weeds, and these are embossed outside. And I hope you understand by what I mean outside. Here's your design, and the color is outside of the line. Because you can't color inside, there's nothing there to color inside. Here's another one, and this is something else that I didn't realize was here. Okay, we'll move this out of the way, and we'll put these up here a little bit. Since these are so close to looking the same, I'll just overlap them a little bit. And I had done that one day, and this one just now, I didn't realize I had picked basically the same colors. And here is my other grouping of flowers or weeds, whatever you want to call them. And they're outside. So really the only real inside ones I did were the 2 bottles. But that's how you can color your embossed areas, or embossed images, shall we say. Okay, let's look at them closely now. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please come back and see me and see what I have in store for you for next time. I think it's going to be a real easy card. But we'll see. I've got 2 or 3 things in mind. If you did enjoy it, please come back and spread the word of my channel and share my videos. And don't forget, please subscribe. Have a great crafting day. Bye.